Shalom. Would like to say, call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kwadash. We give honors to our elders and apostles of the great millstone that we will. And shalom to the Akim who are laboring in all true sincerity in doing this work, man. Keep pushing, man. All right. The Most High sees your works, man. Okay. But this lesson is this, quick. It's like I guess you could say exhortation. All right. But the topic of the matter is the just shall live by faith, man. Okay. And this is something I was meditating on the other day. I was saying to myself, the just really shall live by faith, man. All right. Because, I want to make this disclaimer before I go on with my point. I know the Most High is real. All right. And I know that his son is real. I know everything that the scriptures say is real, man. Okay. The Most High is as real as you seeing me on this screen right now. All right. If not more real. All right. So I was saying, though, we never seen the Most High. Okay. We never seen the Most High face to face. You feel me? A lot of us haven't seen the Most High face to face, man. Okay. A lot of us haven't even spoken to the Most High. All right. A lot of us haven't seen the chariots, man. A lot of us don't even know, when scriptures was, written, who it was written from, who it was written by. You know what I'm saying? We have faith that we know who was written from. We have faith that we know who was written by. We have faith that the Most High is real. We have faith that we are seeing the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We have faith that what we are doing is pleasing unto the Most High. Okay? We have faith that what we're doing is not in vain, man. All right? And that's the point right there. The just shall live by faith, man. Because we don't know. We don't know, man. All right. We don't have full proof. Okay. We don't have full proof, man. Our proof, it just goes by our faith, man. All right. There could be an article, there could be history, and I don't discredit that at all. But the point is, man, we just have faith. Okay. That's how we know. That's how we know, by our faith, man. Okay. Let me get something real quick. This is a quick testimony. It's the book of John, chapter 20. And let's start at verse 25. John 20:25. The other disciples therefore said unto him, we have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. Okay. So Thomas is basically, he doesn't believe, man. He's like, all right, y'all saw the Lord, but until I see the Lord and put my hands through, the print of the nails and stuff like that, what I'm saying? I'm not going to believe, man. All right. I got to see it for myself. Okay. Verse 26, and after 8 days again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushai, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, said, peace be unto you. Then saith he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. Okay, so that's the point right there, man. Don't be faithless, man. Okay, the just shall live by faith. So the fact that he had to see it was him being faithless, man. Okay, so a lot of brothers, man, and that's how it should be for all you brothers, man. You shouldn't have to see the chariots, man. You shouldn't have to see the Most High, man. Okay, you shouldn't have to get a miracle, get a sign, You know what I'm saying? You should just have that faith, man. All right, and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. being in this flesh, you know what I'm saying, you get carnal sometimes. All right. It's a balance, man. All right. But we are on the right hand side. Okay. So faith, man. All right. I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 28. And Thomas answered and said unto him, My Lord and my power. Yahushua saith unto him, Salakia. Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. And blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Okay, so that's the point right there, man. All right, blessed are they that have not seen yet they have believed, man. Okay, because that's faith, man. All right, that's faith right there. Okay, so that's the point, man. All right, because the scriptures say there's no remembrance of former things. So a lot of us don't remember our past lives, man. So how are we supposed to know, Yahushua was there, man? How are we supposed to know that the Most High took us out of Egypt, man? All right. Obviously, it's the Most High, he can make his ways manifest. And, there's certain archaeology that can prove this, okay? And the only reason why the Most High really does this is to show that his word is true, for the non-believers. But, blessed are they that have not seen and yet believe, man. And that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be the ones that don't see, yet we still believe, man. Okay? All right, because the just shall live by faith, man. The just shall live by faith. The next scripture I'm going to get is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 18. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Right, man? Because we are to be, thinking about the renewing of our mind. Okay? So our inward man is renewed day by day. All right? And that's all through the Spirit. Okay? That's all through the Spirit. Salakia. Just highlighting that real quick. Verse 17, For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Okay? Right, man. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Come on, man. So that's what we do it for. We do it for the things that are not seen, man. Okay? The kingdom is not here yet, man. Yahushua hasn't came back yet, but we're looking for the things not seen. All right? And a part of that is the kingdom, man. All right? Yahweh Shem Shai is those things not seen, man. Okay? Some brothers, they get to see the chariots. Some brothers, they get dreams. They get visions, And that's your power. All right? But as a whole, it's not seen, man. It's not. Okay? So that's the point right there, though. But we believe it because it will come to pass. And we know it'll come to pass. Of many different reasons, man. Our faith being the first reason. Okay? That's the point right there. We look for things that are not seen, man. I want to get this scripture. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5. And I'll just start from the top. 2 Corinthians 5 and 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hand, and eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked. God, man, meaning shame. We have shame upon ourselves, man. All right. And our shame comes from our iniquities. Verse 4. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Con. All right. Because when we get them new bodies, we're gonna have the law, such as commandments, written in our inward parts, and we won't go off, man. Meaning we won't die. All right, we're gonna live forever and forevermore. Okay, because forever means a long time, But we're never gonna die, man. All right, we're gonna be immortal, just like the Most High and His Son. Verse 5. It says, "Now He that hath wrought us for the self same thing is the Most High, who also hath given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore, we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord." Man, we're absent from the Most High, so we can't see the Most High. All right, He's in our presence, but not. He's in our presence physically, okay, but not something that you can see Him. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can't just look to your left and be like, "Oh, there goes the Most High." You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, even though the Most High is in all things, but that's that. I'm just trying to make sure you understand that balance. You feel me? Verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Okay. All right. So that's the point right there, man. We walk by faith, not by sight, man. So if you have to see a miracle, if you have to get a sign, then the Most High is not dealing with that, man. All right. Walk by faith, not by sight, man. Okay. So that's the point, you know. And what did Yahushua say? Okay, let me get this scripture. This is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 38. It says this, "Then certain of the scribes and the Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee." Right? But he answered and said unto them, "An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall be no sign given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." Okay. Hey man, that's the point, man. That's the point. Okay. So we live in an evil, faithless, and perverse generation, man. An evil, faithless, adulterous, and perverse generation, man. Okay. And we're living in a time where we get basically zero to none signs, man. All right. Some brothers, they see the chariots and stuff like that, and the prophecies being fulfilled, and we thank the Most High for that. All right. But we don't get that many miracles as they used to do in the ancient world, man. All right. So we're not seeing the Most High put the Spirit on a man to part the Red Sea, okay? Or what I'm saying, taking out a bunch of troops and armies and stuff like that, like King David. All right, we're not seeing this stuff, man. All right, all we have is our faith, man. Okay, that's all we have. You know, it's really a matter of a test too. Okay, but it's the next scripture I'm gonna get, man. But this is the point, man. It was just something I was meditating on because the scripture say the just shall live by faith, man. All right. I already did that real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and instead of verse 38, it says, "Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him." Man. So if you have faith in this thing, then you didn't. Scripture say, "My soul shall have no pleasure in him," man. All right. The just shall live by faith. Okay. Not by our works, not because of the things we did, but because of our faith, man. But our faith, our works justify our faith. Okay. Because faith without works is dead, man. So if you say you believe in something, yeah, you don't back it up, and you don't really believe, man. All right. If I didn't really believe in this truth, I wouldn't be doing this work, man. Okay. Because I know that if I don't do the work, if I don't contribute to the body somehow, some way, the Most High gonna take my ass out. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Man, that's it right there. The faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay? So let me get this real quick. Faith is the evidence of things not seen, man. Okay? This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 25. I'm going to start at verse 24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for?" Okay, so that's the point right there, man. All right. If you hope, if you wanted to get a sub, right? You wanted to get a sub and it's sitting right in front of you. You're hoping to get that sub, but it's sitting right in front of you. What are you hoping for? It's right there. Okay. So we're hoping to get beamed up because it's not right here, man. We haven't got beamed up yet, man, as a whole, as a nation, man. All right. As the elect. You know what I'm saying? That's the point right there. I'm gonna read it again. Romans 8:24. For we are saved by hope. So hope meaning what? Our faith. But hope is that hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? Verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Okay? And that's the point right there, man. All right. So we are saved by our hope. We are saved by our faith, man. Okay. So I just wanted to line that up real quick, man, with Hebrews 11, because that's your Paul right there, man. Well, I'm gonna go back to Hebrews the 11th chapter. You know, and this is a quick thing I want to say. I guess the Spirit put it on me to say this. I'm not saying that just because the Most High gives you a sign, it's off or anything like that. All right, if the Most High gives you a sign, call Halayim La Yahweh Bashem El Shai Bashem Chakudash. Okay, and the water Lord for that, because sometimes we need faith boosters, man. Okay, faith boosters meaning what? Our faith is being boosted. Okay, having a brother come to you, ask you a question, you know what I'm saying? Seeing someone who knows about the truth, things like that, man, it's just faith booster, man. Okay. Seeing demons come out there, act like demons on the highways and byways, that's a faith booster, man. You know what I'm saying? But verse 2, Hebrews 11 and 2. Actually, I'll read verse 1 again. Hebrews 11 and 1. All right, and you could precept this with Romans 8:24-25. For now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay. Verse 2, for by it the elders obtained a good report. Verse 3, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Gone, man. Gone. Okay. I'm actually going to skip down to verse 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. Okay, and that's his name, Yahweh. He is. All right, he exists, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Okay, verse 7. Here's a good point right here, showing that faith is justified by our works, man. Okay, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, just like how now we're warning y'all about Jacob's trouble and the chariots and the missiles and all the stuff. You haven't seen it yet, but we're warning you about it, right? Okay. And the scripture say, just as in the days of Noah, same as the days in the Son of Man. Okay. Verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. So Noah's works proved his faith in the Most High. Okay. Amen. That's the point, man. All right. And I'm gonna get these scriptures real quick. This should be a short lesson. You know, Adawan Ratazad is edifying. Okay. But you know, if the spirit permits, it'll be a short lesson. If not, it's not, man. Either way, this word coming out. All right. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and verse 20. I'm gonna start from verse 26. It says, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. All right, so if you want the spirit of wisdom, you got to keep the commandments, man. Verse 27, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom, right? If you fear the Most High, you're going to keep his commandments, just like how Noah feared the Most High and made the ark because the Most High commanded him to do so. And right now we're building that spiritual ark, man. Okay, and Lord willing, the doors, are becoming shut very soon. Okay, verse 27, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. So if you have faith and you're humble, that's the Most High's delight, man. Okay, so those are three traits, you know, that you should always try to acquire, man. All right, pray for those traits, man. Okay, faith, meekness, and fear. Okay, faith is because we're saved by our faith. Meekness is because, you know, the Most High hates the proud, and pride is the beginning of sin. All right, and the wages of sin is death. And meekness, salakia, and fear, because you know fear will you'll keep the commandments by way of fear, man. Okay, and sometimes even when you're not going off, you have so much fear that you don't even mess with it, man, because you just rather not even entertain the fact that you might. Okay, yeah, man. Okay, let me get another one. This is Sirach chapter 1 and start at verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Man. So our faith is backed up by our works, man. Okay. So the faithful fear the Most High. All right. And it was given to them in the womb. Okay. Let me get this real quick. This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 12. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love. Okay, and we know that if you love the Most High, you keep his commandments. And the scriptures also tell you, Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 28, for the Most High loveth none but him that keepeth, but him that dwelleth with wisdom. And we know that wisdom comes by way of keeping the commandments. Because what does Sirach 1 and 26 say? All right, if you desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Most High will give her unto thee. So that's the point right there. Okay, verse, and it says, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. And we got to cleave unto the Most High. All right. We got to cleave unto the Most High, man. Okay. You know. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, but ye that did cleave unto Yahweh your power are alive, every one of you this day. Why? Because they had faith, man. All right. And the just shall live by faith, man. That's the point right there. Okay. You know. And we're prisoners of hope, man. Okay. We're prisoners of hope. You know. But I don't want to say that video was edifying, man. Okay. Because that's the point right there. The just shall live by faith, man. That doesn't mean that you don't keep the laws because, you know, we're saved by our faith, man. Okay. No, it does not mean that at all. All right. If anything, that means you keep the laws because we're saved by our faith, man. Because it goes to show you believe. Because the Most High told you what he'll do to those who don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. Let me get this real quick. You know, I'm going to end it off on this if the Spirit permits. Okay. And we're prisoners of hope, like I said earlier, man. Prisoners of hope. Turn to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 7. It says, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, okay, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. And what does the scripture say? You know, it was with the faithful in the womb. Okay. So, hey, man, the elect have been sealed from the beginning of the foundations of the earth, but that's besides the point, man. The elect are living and they're justified by their faith, man. Point blank, period, man. Okay. So it's a balance, man. Faith and works. And like I said earlier, man, pray for faith, meekness, and fear, man. Okay. But Adawan Ratazah, this video was edifying. Shalom to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akim listening and learning, and with all truth and sincerity, and Akim pushing in this truth, man. Okay. Shalom, man. How about Shemal Shai Barakatham to the elect? Shalom.